You ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile.
Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
I keep it put in my pocket, it don't make sense, but don't make a profit. So I hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, 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 money.
All out here for a pill. Really tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find a thing to save my life. So I hustle.
It ain't over for me. No, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up? What up? It is Alex, the Fantasy Football Hustler, back at you. And oh yeah, we got another draft going down. We are 3 rounds in. Let's shout out the chat. Let's see who's up here. We got our man Derek. Salute. Crispy says, shit's about to go down. Let's go. Our man Toyota One in the house. What up? What up? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What up? What up, Tino? What Tino share over here? Let me see. Yeah. You savage. Hold on. Let me work on getting that one downloaded, and we'll get the song on the jukebox real quick. Let's see who else. Giant said just had on Beer Fest in the background. Shit's hilarious. Classic, bro. It's a classic movie. Hollywood in the house. What up, bro? Where's Hollywood drafting at? He's number 9. Number 9. All right. Let's see what song Tino put over here. And he said this one's a salute to Trump. It's not many men though. Like, that's what's funny, man. Fucking the internet just stays undefeated. Said my bad, Trumpy. I showed my brother-in-law the many men Trump, and he said Biden should come out to this. Oh man. All right. Let's see it. Well, let's hear it. Hold on. It's uploading right now. This shit's funny. Oh man, what a world we live in. What a world we live in. I still think it's a work. Man. Yeah, there's no way that he gets shot at and they just let him stay there and keep continuing to get shot at. Here we go. Kind of feeling Viking man right now. I mean, I don't know what he's going to do with the 6th and the 7th rounders. Damn, that Caleb's super late. I don't really like Caleb like that, but look how late he went. That's crazy. This is just very interesting, the way that the QBs are going right now. Very, very interesting. That's what I like about these best ball tournaments, is that we have so many people. We have so many different spots. People are putting together so many different styles of teams. Jamie said, oh yeah, duh. Yeah, man. It's I'm not gonna say it's like one of the best 30 for 30s, but Randy Moss is one of my favorite football players of all time. So like, just getting to know more about him and seeing more stuff, from back in the day just made me respect him even more. Oh yeah, man. We play in a lot of insane leagues out here. I do have some traditional leagues that I host. But this is year 4. This is year 4 of this tournament. Year 1, we started off with 120 teams. Year 2 was 252 teams. Year 3 was 888 teams. And then let me see. After we finish this draft right now, there's going to be 1,044 teams that are in. And we still got a lot more divisions to go. There is so right now, let me see, what's the payout going to be based on 100 spots? So 100 divisions. There is going to be first place 3,800, second place 1,200. So 5,000 combined just for first and second place. And this is when we get to 100 divisions, and then it pays out, and then the top 50 are in the money. And if you make it to the final week of the championship week 17, all you have to do is be in the top half of the scoring teams, and that team is in the money. It's a fun finish. We don't really pay attention. Like, once we draft, you know, like, I mean, obviously we're paying attention to other drafts, you know, that we're doing. But once you draft, literally, we're not going to pay attention to this from week 1 until week 13 or 14. Like, maybe some people will start paying attention in week 13. But once it gets to the playoffs, that really the regular season, I mean, obviously it matters, but you kind of don't have to track it because you can't make it, like, you can't do anything to improve your chances of winning, you know? So most people, I feel, don't even look until it's like playoff time, and then they'll check if you're in the top 4 of any of these 12-man divisions, then that team gets a playoff berth. So 25% of every team that's entered is going to make it. And yeah, this tournament is one of the most fun things that we do in the off season, and got a lot more leagues as well too. Like, some of the fun leagues that we got the vampire leagues, where the vampire doesn't draft, all other 9 teams do. And then if the vampire wins any games, the vampire gets to steal a player from the team that they beat. And the vampire is the only one with unlimited moves. Let's see. We got the guillotine league, 33 buy-in. And if you are the lowest scoring team on any given week, your team is eliminated and your players are thrown back into the waiver wire. And everybody has $1,000 fab to start for a budget. What else? We got our WWF themed Superflex leagues, and those ones are more or less traditional leagues, but the draft order is decided by a Royal Rumble on PS5. Let's see what else. We got the auction draft leagues. We're definitely gonna have to get an auction mock draft here really soon, so we can practice the spend it. Both 55 buy-ins. The auction with no IDP, I think there's only 1 spot left. The auction with IDP, I believe there's like 5 spots left. The auction with IDP, that one's one of my notorious, like, that one started off as a home league when I only had, like, I don't know, when I think I maybe only commissioned like 3 or 4 leagues. At that point, it was like 2018 when that one started. But yeah, it's so old school. Like, my brother and like his friend are like in that one. You know, they've been around since the inception of this league. And I think Zoo Crew is the only other one besides me who's been in this league since inception. But yeah, fun leagues, guys, got to join. And everything really affordable. $33 leagues, $55 leagues. I'm thinking of getting the Green Bowl back together. And last year was a $600 buy-in. Probably not doing that. I'm thinking maybe just like $100, because I know there's going to be a handful of people who aren't coming back either way, and then there's a handful of people who probably wouldn't come back if it's 600. So it's probably going to be a $100 league. All right. I haven't been calling out any draft picks. Everybody can see the board. How's the board look? This will probably be one that I don't upload to podcast. But we got a new podcast sponsor. We're going to be talking about it probably, I'd say within a week or so. Mr. Bookie. We're waiting for them to send us some info. But we already know how much we're getting paid for the campaign and everything. Just waiting for them to send me a script, and then pretty sure I just got to record the script and submit it for approval. Man, see, Viking Man was doing so good to me, and then you got Caleb and Neighbors, and I feel like he kind of fell off the map a little bit. Captain Spock said good stuff, awesome sounding leagues. I'm running a Discord for some user league for Notorious this year. Oh, Notorious Nick. Notorious Nick, is that who you're talking about? Oh man. Oh man, that guy's funny. That guy's funny to me. We crossed paths in the past. But yeah, that's pretty funny. But that's cool though, man. I like it. And you found us. Found the real stoners. And what were you an analyst of? Or what did you analyze? Am I saying that the right way? All right. And Tino, you still there? I'm hooked on NCAA again. It's and I figured out how we could do an online dynasty as well too, Tino, if you're down. Tina said analyst is a funny word. Yeah, analyst. Yeah, I was right about Notorious Nick. But yeah, Tino, let me know. You down? He said, "Oh, well, I'm down." But I'm not starting it with San Diego State. Fuck that. Because like one thing so here's one thing that I found out. Well, actually, I guess I'm not 100% on so I know you can start team, like I know you can add teams to the dynasty after the fact, like add users, but I don't know if you could do that in online or not. So I started one and I'm going to try to invite people to it to see how it works. I picked the U for this one because I don't want to pick like a 5-star. We'll make it a rule. You can't pick any 5-star teams, but 4-star teams are all good, right? I did fantasy football on Sirius XM for 5 years. Sports Overnight America. Nice. That's dope. Sweet. I like it. I like it. Was there anything specific that you covered? I say my lighter died right when I was about to light my bong. Fuck. Do you have another one? Man, I go to this show. It's a business to business like trade show in like the glass and 420 world. And Bic is always there giving out free lighters. And like I would just make sure to like walk by that booth like every single time. Like I was just walking at all. And I think like this past time, I think I got like 40 lighters like from him. It's awesome. It's awesome. Whatever the rules have to be so I could be the Seminoles or USC. Well, they're not a 5-star team. That's all I was going to say. Just nobody pick a 5-star team because then you have a little bit of an edge when it comes to recruiting, right? That's the only thing I would say. And Derek said 40 lighters. Nice. And that was just the last one. I already had an overflow of lighters. I had the overflow of lighters from the previous show. So like I legit have like a big bag of lighters right now. It's fucking awesome. I feel like, I mean, being a stoner is definitely not a lifetime supply because, they don't last forever. But each lighter I feel lasts me like weeks and weeks because I'm literally just hitting it with a bong. Everyone who smokes in the house has their own lighters. So it's not like people are like stealing my lighters and stuff. So yeah, they last. Everything. I was a fantasy specialist. I like it. You ever do any IDP leagues at all? Or are you with or do you stick to the offense only leagues? And super flex or single QB? Which way you leaning on those? And 4-point passing touchdowns or 6-point passing touchdowns? Captain Spock, I'm curious where you lean on that. And let me see. Do we have, is it like all the QBs that are gone? We just see Russ Wilson and JJ McCarthy go in the last round. So I feel like we got to be getting to the end of the QBs. I know, I know there's one guy in particular. What the fuck? Tino said, what about kickers? Yeah. What about kickers? You pro kicker or anti kicker? It's no in between. We got to see where everybody lies on this. Tina said, I'm here for it. Hell yeah. Oh, man. Okay. No IDP. I'm going to turn you out to IDP. The more I see you hanging around here, the more we're going to get you into one. Said offense only, all forms. Well, all right. It's not all forms until we get the IDP in the mix, because one day it will be the norm. It may take a while for it to become the norm, but one day it will be. Mark my words, and I'll be one of the people helping to get there. Kicker 2025. Okay, good. He likes the 6-pointers. Yeah, I don't like the 4-point leagues because I feel like it gives guys that are not that good more of an advantage and makes them better. Crispy said, fuck kickers. And MN Digger, what up, Michael? He said, I never did IDP until I joined your leagues, and now you're in a bunch of these. And see, like, I know initially, like, some people may feel overwhelmed for sure, because like a whole separate like crop of players that you need to learn, but it's really not hard once you get into it, because like, you know, you're only going to know so many players no matter what anyways. Like, it's not like we're going to know like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of players. Yep. And Crispy said, fuck team defense. Hell yeah. Also like 1 point for 4th down stop on leagues with defense. Okay. Yeah. I'm not in the team defense, but we do get points for tackle for law. Literally every single stat there's a point for. And so look here. Let me see. Do I still have the picture? Yeah. Check this out. Captain Spock. Here is the point scoring system that we use. IDP 123. It's the default scoring on Sleeper, but super, super easy to like understand and digest. Every single stats points, you know, for sure, but very, very easy to kind of figure out whose value lies where. If I do kicker leagues, I stream for sure. Yeah. Defense and kickers not necessary. Yeah, at least team defense. Yeah, I can't even play in leagues that are, I mean, there's like literally like 2 leagues that I play in that are offense only, or it might be 2. We'll see. Yeah, I just can't do it, man. I got to have IDP in the mix. But with the specialty leagues that I have, definitely there are a few that are offense only. Tino said, fun fact, special teams actually 33% of the game. Well, no, it's not 33% of the game. It's not. There's 33% of the total starters are on special teams, but I feel like we would have to boil it down. What do you think is a fair way? And I'll ask you, Tina, since you brought this up. Time of possession or like number of snaps, plays, you know, like things like that. That's how we could determine how much of a part of the game special teams are. But yeah, 11 starters on special teams, you know, 33 total starters on an NFL team. But yeah, how do you think we would gauge that, Tina? Would it be that? Because time of possession would be tough. And yeah, Tina said 32 of the top scorers of all time are kickers. Yes, we know that. We know that. It's because they last forever. And because every time they get a field goal, it's 3 points. 3 points. IDP is balls out shit. Explain. What does that mean? What does that mean? Say it again. Say it again or type it again. Or do you mean like they ball out, like the amount of points? Because in all the leagues where I have IDP, offense is, well, the leagues that I commish, the QB points are a tiny bit inflated compared to other leagues, and tight end premium. I pretty much have tight end premium as a staple in every single league that I have as well. And then running back and wide receiver points, if they're, I mean, it's normal, except in the leagues where I have IDP, we do 2-point PPR. It takes a man. Now you're a man. It's funny, man. We got some hardcore ladies that play with us, though. It's not just men. Just got to, you know, it's got to lift up your skirt and go for it. I wonder how many plays the kicker plays now. So I'm thinking maybe 11 a game average. I mean, yeah, see, because we're assuming that the kicker is the one who's kicking off, right? Like, I mean, I know that there's some where like the punter kicks off or like whatever, but we're just all going to assume that whoever's kicking the field goals is the guy kicking off as well. And hey, think about it, like probably like 4 to 10 kicks like per game. And that would be like kickoffs. I mean, maybe let's say 4 to 10 kickoffs. How about that? 4 to 10 kickoffs. And then maybe like two I would say the average has to be somewhere between 2 to 5 extra points. Like most teams aren't scoring like 5 touchdowns a game, like on the reg. So we'll just say somewhere in between 2 and 4, like extra points, and then 1 to 5 field goals per game. Cause we're talking averages, right? 1 to 5. So what would that be? Let's say we did the high point of all that and it was 10 kickoffs and it was 5 extra points. That's 15. And then what I say for the field goals, we'll just say it's 5. So that'd be like 20. That'd be like 20 kicks, like a game. If we're thinking like the extra, like you were really, really a part of this game and there's a lot of scoring on both sides. Maybe they get 20 plays like in a game. But yeah, you're probably right with that 11 like per game, because unless it's a super high scoring game on both sides, yeah, I mean, yeah, 10, 11 for sure. Can you make game winning field goals more points on sleeper? No. The only thing that you can change in the kicker points is by yardage, just pretty much like everywhere else. Let me go see if they added anything new. I never go look at the kicker scoring. So now my sleeper's kind of freezing on me. What's going on, sleeper? There we go. Let's see if there's anything different in the kicker scoring. You can get points based on field goals made. Based on yardage. I mean, there's all different, everything 0 through 19, and then every 10 yards. PAT made, PAT missed. I loved always giving like way extra negative points for the PAT missed. And you could do field goals missed, like, and give some kind of negative points like based on that, and then points per field goal yard and points per field goal yard over 30. So nope, no game winners. Hey, it's Jerry Swallows in the house. What up, Johnny? Said, can we just stop talking about kickers? I know. How the fuck do we get so bored that we started talking about kickers? And Miguel, what up? He said, how can I see this larger? I could zoom in a little bit. You could take a screenshot and then you could zoom in on the screenshot. Let me know if you want me to zoom in. I'm gonna lose some of the screen though, so let me know. I could do that. I could show like one half of the screen, and then I could pull it over and pull the other half. But yeah, if you take a screenshot, you could zoom in on the screenshot. That's one way as well. Tino guys talking about fucking kickers, man. Fuck kickers. Man, look at Derek. Woo! I know who's got the best 3 IDPs to start their IDP squad. That's for sure. Damn, Foyo, Lacun, TJ Watt, and Bobby Okereke. And Tina said, big kicker show. We're going to bring Noble on, and any kicker questions that happen, we're going to have to call in the guru. Noble knows about kicking ass. And he was 100% last year on all the kicker questions that were asked. Crispy said, buy an iPad. Throw it up on your TV. That's a way that you can see it for sure. And Tino said facts. Yeah, Noble will be here. We're going to call in the ringer whenever it comes to the kicker questions. I don't stoop that low. I don't stoop low enough to talk about kickers, or at least who you should start and sit. We'll talk shit about them. Damn, look at Viking Man. He went heavy on the RBs, and then damn, look at that. Went 1, 2, 3, 4 rookie wide receivers. Five rookie wide receivers. All right, let's go. Balls to the wall. Viking Man's going crazy. I like it. Sometimes you got to go crazy. You never know what's going to hit. Or like Forrest Gump said, life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. No, John, I said we're not going to talk about kickers when it comes to starts and sits. I said that would be below me, okay? I corrected myself very shortly after. Oh, man, there he is. Danny Pesos. That was the guy about 2 rounds ago. I was like, I know there's still at least one starter left without me even looking too far. It was Danny Pesos. Let's see. How many QBs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Daniel Jones again, not picked inside the top 32 quarterbacks. His ADP in our drafts is QB 33. People still draft him, but 32 quarterbacks get drafted before him. Tino said, when your team needs a game-winning field goal, you'll be around again. His nickname is Jerry Swallows on Sleeper because he's a Cowboys fan and he loves Uncle Jerry. So funny. So yeah, you guys are cheering for the same kicker. Yvonne Pace. Fuck, dude. Why the fuck are you picking Yvonne Pace in the 13th round, bro? As your number 1 IDP. Come on. John, you gotta while we're drafting, should I just call him Jerry? Jerry, you gotta draft him later. You could probably draft him in the 20th round. Could probably do that. Trust me, you don't have to get him in the 13th round as IDP 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fuck, dude, you do not have to get him as IDP 11. I said I'm going to use him as a kicker. Sorry, man, this isn't the Scott Fish Bowl. You can't play with a shitload of bullshit kickers. But, dude, you do not have, that's just my word of advice to you, Jerry, aka John. You don't have to pick him that early. He's not first off, he's not worth being picked that high, and second, nobody's gonna pick him that high either. So not only is he not being worth picked that high, nobody's gonna pick him that high. I can guarantee that nobody besides you would pick him that high, unless it's someone trying to troll you. And the more of these that you do, and you're already in a bunch, the more people may try to troll you. But yeah, this is fun. Oh, man, I'm just helping raise his ADP. But why? Why would you want to raise his ADP? We want to keep guys who are diamonds in the rough. We want to keep their ADP low so they can stay diamonds in the rough. Like, man, like the more when a player's ADP raises, and I know you're just joking around about making his ADP raise. I'm just explaining my thoughts around this as well. When the guy's ADP goes up, their value goes down. It really does. Because like unless you're proven and worth that ADP, like I know some guys are gonna get hurt and stuff. Like even Amon Ra, like he, does he warrant being picked as like top 3 like wide receiver based on the stats last year alone? Hell no. But we've seen him do this before. We haven't seen Yvonne Pace like be a top 12, IDP player. So that's all I'm saying. And that's all I got to say about that. Now I'm gonna fucking smoke this ball. Yeah, we're not buying any Stone Cold.
Please, I'm begging
No,
you.
no.
Please.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
You have so much money.
Bro, chill out.
Why can't you spend just $10?
Dude, he wants to get on what game is that?
WWE Mayhem.
On WWE Mayhem, they're charging $10 for a Stone Cold character, and Noble really thinks I'm gonna buy him a Stone Cold character. No, we're not gonna buy you a Stone Cold character on a mobile game for $10. Noble really wants Stone Cold that bad. I was like, I know you got $10 in a wallet somewhere. Why don't you just give me $10 and then I'll do it for you and you pay. Then you're paying for him. Woo, look at Derek. What a nice pick. Nice pick. Alex Singleton. John, so I'll go halves with you on Stone Cold. Man, he's got to learn. I'm not gonna, because I'm not gonna condone buying him all this shit on damn mobile games that he barely plays. He's like barely plays that game. So that's really what it is. Me putting my foot down on certain type of purchases. Man, we can't be letting them think that like it's like we're gonna be spending money on the regular on these mobile games. Teal's like, bro, Roblox be killing me. Bro, I canceled he got in trouble and I canceled his $5 a month thing. Canceled it because he was acting a fool. Wasn't grateful for it or anything. Was acting like a little badass. I was like, we're taking this away. I was like, yeah, Roblox is ridiculous. That shit's ridiculous. Shit, devil. Did you hear about that one kid who like stole their mom's or uncle's credit card or like some shit like that and racked up what was it, like $5,000 or $10,000 worth of like Robux bucks or some shit? Hope it was with the credit card and but either way, they ain't getting that money back. Yeah, I can't remember if they said if Roblox made it right and refunded it or not. And Marty in the house. What up, Marty? Let's smoke it up, bro. Right? I mean, beyond pissed, right? Like 5 or 10 G's like got thrown down on Roblox on a credit card and you didn't notice it, like right away. And like that's what I mean, first off, my credit, like every single one of my credit cards, if more than $100 gets spent, I'm getting a notification, so I don't know, like maybe they just had hella money, like I guess I don't have any credit cards with like $10,000, like just credit limits, on it. So yeah, that's what's crazy. How were they able to get away with that many purchases, that much? And that kid went ham. He jacked that credit card, went ham on Roblox. I don't know how long he got to like play for before they found out, before the ruse was up. But man, he must have been balling like crazy on Roblox for at least a few days. We're knee deep in IDP now. Oh yeah, we're in round 16. right? Marty said bro probably had a badass character. He better have. That's what I'm saying. Like, I probably was balling. Little dude had the sickest character for sure. And probably like multiple like sick characters, you know, because I know Noble, I see him like he'll be using different characters in different games and stuff. I was like, man, you're savage. Oh, there goes Tyrell Dodson right there. 16-11. Woo. Man, Hollywood picked Jordan Brooks. We got to be a little weary of Jordan Brooks for a few weeks. I think he might be competing for time in the rotation of their interior linebackers. And he didn't really get any kind of bag, so.
Also, how about I give you a refill, you give me $1? Everywhere.
Noble Sub said he can't find it. Where I said you can max out your player in 2K for like $40. No, you can't. Nah, not anymore. Trust me, I just got that new one. And I think I got like $20 worth of VC or like something like that. And I might have even did $20 twice. I can't remember. To try to get the player better, just like initially, because like they start off as like so trash. And yeah, no way. Tino said, hell no, I spend 100 each year. Man, Tino, I'm hearing a lot of people are hating on the 2K25. Have you heard any of that through the grapevine? I don't know if maybe it's like a social media trend to say like fuck 2K25, play college football 25, you know? Like I don't know if that's like the trend that's like going on. But there's a lot of people who said they're going to be on college football, you know, versus and a lot of people like I don't know, a handful of influencers that I'm seeing this, or just content creators, and then seeing seeing a handful of the comments scrolling through. So definitely not everybody, but yeah, very interesting. Man, I didn't even play it enough to justify the purchase for next year. I barely played it. I didn't even make it through one season. And it's a money pit game, but basically you want to play online, you spend 100 to be competitive. Yeah. Or play a shitload of hours, right? To like, yeah. And even then it's like, who has the time to like put in to like, you know, get your character organically like up to an 80 or a 90. Yeah. It sucks, man. It sucks. It's bullshit, actually. And but yeah, I haven't played 2K probably like 2K13 or 14. That was the last one that I played a lot online. That was when I was on house arrest. And even then, you suck the whole time if you don't drop 100. Yeah, right? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, shit. Like, I didn't drop 100, and, like, yeah, my guy's not even really good enough for, like, online play. I was pretty trash out there. Like, you need, like, there is a huge difference between a fucking 75 and an 85. Like, worlds of difference between an overall 75 and an overall 85. Yeah, and it's like you legit got to be 85 and up. Or else like your guy just sucks. Yeah, that's some bullshit, man. Fuck 2K. But yeah, Tino, I'm addicted to the NCAA again. And really it's just fun to play football, like football games like in general, and like the gameplay isn't super whack. Like I heard like a lot of people kind of say about Madden, but maybe it's Madden just not like doing a lot of progressing like over the years. Because like this is This is very, very similar, right? I mean, I know they didn't have like a road. I don't think they. Well, the last NCAA game that I played was like 07 or 08. I can't even remember which one. It was one of those. It was whichever one. Whenever Tim Tebow, it was like Tim Tebow's senior year, and Ndamukong Suh, Jimmy Graham. Like when those guys, like the year, when the prior year to them coming out into the draft, it was that year. That was the last year that I played. I know they didn't. I don't think they had like a road to glory, right? Where you could create, you create a player, and then you follow that specific player only. Because I know you could create players. We would create players, but it was like we would create players and then we would add them to the roster, and then we'd adjust our depth charts or like whatever. Because you can add. I don't know if you could do it now, but back then I know you could literally just create a player and then you could go add them to the roster of whatever you wanted. Mario said you could definitely be competitive with 40 into a brand new character in 2K. Man, not that competitive though, because I know I put at least 40. Because I feel like I did a 20 and a 20. Like I put 20 and it was like, oh man, this is fucking nothing. Then I threw another 20 and it got me to like a 75. I mean, you're not going to be that competitive as a 75. I'm just saying. Tessa got another trade in the 8. Thanks, homie, for coming in here and throwing it in the chat. I'm going to go get that. That's with Texan Stevie. Let me check, make sure there's nothing else in any of these other leagues. Man, in the number 29 league, the one that's drafting right now, man, this motherfucker's already trading 2026 picks. Oh man, just straight savages. Okay, so am I wrong about that? Maybe I didn't spend 40. Maybe I did 10 and 20 or something. I don't know. Maybe I didn't spend 40 because I don't think my guy made it to an 80. Said you'll either be good at one or two things and be missing all your badges. Said I would wash them 21-0. Yeah, Josh said 2026 picks is insane. Yeah, because you look at it and it's like, what are you really trading those for? Trading like the 2025 and 2026 first to move up like 7 spots, like in the second round, or like 7 spots from like the second to the first round. Like, I don't know. It's like, I swear it's like something like that. Like, let me go over here and check. Let's go see exactly what it was. The 110, the 610, and the 1010 for 312, 36. No, 312, 601, and the 1001. And then that's the side that received the 2025 first and 2025 second. That's what's crazy. It's like you swap picks in the 6th round, you swap picks in the 10th round, and you jump from a 3rd to a 1st. But you got to pay that 2025 first and 2025 second. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me, just for jumping up 2 rounds. But yeah, super interesting. Mari said bro traded for Archie Manning. Oh man. And it's funny, my one of the created players I created Bobby Boucher.
Seriously can't find my money.
Okay, I'm not sure where it is, bro. Was it 2025 or 2026? It was both. It was 2025 and the 2026. That's what I'm saying. It was both. The chance that how she should go save Arch for for NCAA. Oh man, what do you mean save him? I don't even think he's not even in the game. He's not even a starter yet. He's still second string on there. I mean, I know you can simulate games, get to the get farther down the road.
I don't know how much this is, but this
It's not $10.
Okay, then that how much?
Bring him to San Diego.
And how much is that?
I don't know, but I'm not taking change, bro.
Dang
Man, Noble tried to hit me with some crackhead, take all this change stuff. It's like, how much is in this piggy bank? It's like, it's not $10. I already know. I can tell. Oh, look at that. Zach got in the zone. The anal zone. The art, yeah, that'd be funny if Archie somehow goes to the Chargers. You think they'd stop it? Think they'd stop it? What I mean, how many years? 2 more years? 2 more years? It might be over the Herbert experiment by then, and probably not because of Herbert, but probably just because they suck. We are knee deep in this draft. We're round 21. Round 21. Here we go. Arch is screwed. Should have transferred. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. What's Archie Manning? Texas. And let's see. AA rating. What the fuck? Weird. It says that he's an 87 in the game. I wonder, there's a QB on Texas? Says, oh, okay. So the one in the QB in front of him is a 92, is what it says. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Why did he pick? Why did he pick Texas? Like, why? Ah, man, look at Crispy. You broke down. Why'd you get Bentley so early, man? You got him in like the 28th round yesterday. Ewers is a Heisman candidate contender. Yeah, for sure. Okay. So he's a top QB. Is he a senior? What's Arch? Is Archie a sophomore or what is he? I'll tell you the worst part about playing NCAA. Since I don't know anybody, if they don't have a star, I really don't know if they're like that good or not. Like, I mean, then like the opponents and people who I'm playing, because I don't fucking know anybody. it's like a good thing and a bad thing, but it's funny nonetheless. Damn, Toyota 1 taking Greg Dortch. What seems like pretty early to me, maybe not. Oh shit, they're both sophomores. Oh man, Archie done fucked up, man. Yeah, why is he gonna transfer? I mean, he can still transfer like next year, but like, yeah, why wouldn't you? You can't be riding the pine, like, you're not gonna get picked with. But I know, I mean, there's bench QBs who've been drafted. I can't think of one who was like, who was whoever Carson Palmer's backup was at USC. That was someone who said when he made it to the NFL, he hadn't started a game since high school, but still made it to the NFL. Let's see. It was Matt Castle. That's who it was. And when Matt Castle, that's fucking hilarious that's who it was, because I couldn't remember who it was. Made it to the league, and did not start at all in college. When I said, damn, I thought Ewers was older. Tino said they're both sophomores. Let's see. Ewers is a junior, it says. And then wait, but did Archie redshirt? No, he didn't redshirt. He played. So he's going to be a sophomore this year. Damn. So I mean, it's so I think his first year he did. So it shows that he played. It's his stats for 2023 say 2 completions, 5 attempts, 30 yards, and then 3 rushes for 7 yards. So I don't think he redshirted. Never mind. Yeah, I just Googled it, and on Yahoo Sports it says Texas redshirt freshman quarterback Arch Manning. He's in the game. I just heard an EA Sports reading it that way. It's in the game. Yeah, interesting. He said, nah, he didn't redshirt if he got in unless they removed it, right? Yeah, that's what has me confused. That's what has me confused about the whole thing. Someone said they paid up on Patreon, but says it's not showing, not letting them see any of the posts. All right. So it was it was showing stats like he played. Let's see. Manning made his collegiate debut November 24th, 2023 during the third quarter of a blowout in a Texas Tech win. So, yeah. He said, bro, it's fucked up how they cut a kid from a team so Archie could take 3 snaps. Yeah, like, what the fuck? Yeah, what the hell? That makes doesn't make a lot of sense. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Damn it, the PlayStation totally turned off right now. I wonder if I'm gonna lose the progress of where I was at in the game. I paused it right when we started. So, someone asked if I could switch them to another league. Making 3.2 mil in the NIL. Woo! As a backup. Oh man. Whoo! Buku dollars. Bro, that doesn't count for $10.
No, what if I gave you these? Would you get it?
No.
Then what are your favorite foods?
Dude. I don't see him playing this year. We're just trying to milk every yard for that Heisman. 3.2 mil explains everything. I wouldn't leave either. Right? Yeah. I mean that makes a difference. Does playing make a difference for a guy like Archie Manning, someone with the lineage? Like, that's what's crazy. It might not. Like, what if he was literally a backup for like every year except senior year? Wouldn't even make a difference if he balled out in his senior year. Like, it really wouldn't. And he's making that much along the way. Fuck, 3.2 mil as a sophomore. Shit's gonna be crazy when he's a senior if he's actually the start and the starter. Yeah, that is insanity. All right. We Got 5 rounds left as of now. Let me go look and see any interesting picks on the board. Puka in the first round. I mean, I know Crispy had the 110, but Puka in the first round at the 110. Shit, Mahomes going at the 112. I mean, I don't think I've seen that happen at all. CJ Stroud's been going a lot higher than the 111. So QBs, yeah, they got pushed off in the beginning of this draft. Kelsey in the 4th. Stafford and Aaron Rodgers in the back-to-back 4th and 5th. That's kind of higher than I've been seeing them go for sure. Let's see. Derek starts it off with 3 QBs, 3 wide receivers, and then 3 running backs, and then 3 IDPs. That's super interesting. I like it. Kind of ballsy, but I like the core, the 4 cores of 3 that he got are really good. That's and I'm not gonna say really good, but I'm gonna say like, really decent all around. And like the lack of running backs are made up for with the QBs. What else do I see here that stands out? Look at the dough getting Wilson and Fields, making sure he locks down that backfield in the 9th and 10th round. China said he got no RBs on his bench though. Yeah, I mean he's got 2, but yeah, that's rough. That's rough. I mean, that's one of the tough things is like you wait on those RBs, it starts looking real ugly as you get down the list, like real quick. All right. Man, it's bullshit in the game. The one where my QB is he's a freshman at Michigan who made the Big Ten championship. And man, we went down to the Ducks 14-0 to start the game. That's some bullshit. All right. We're getting close. Oh, Ken Murray. Somebody had to do it. But I like Ken Murray in the 27th round way more than Drew Tranquill in the 22nd. I'll tell you that much. That's for sure. Would have rather had Micah McFadden than both of those guys. Dang, Jerry Swallows. He's been on auto for a few rounds. I don't know how much. All right, sharing the YouTube link with someone. All right. Yep, Zach, you'll be first when we get to these ratings here. I think it's time to smoke a little bit more. We'll get another song going. Let's see. Right. Let me see. Don't mess. And the order we're going. So we're going Zach, Derek, Toyota 1, Ghost Monkey, Crispy, our man Hawk Fan. What up, bro? Okay, so that's the order of what we're doing right now. The order of the grades. Okay. All right, here we go. Hit this quick bowl, and then we'll rapid fire. Tyreek Hill, Trey McBride, Zay Flowers, and Metcalf as the offensive starters. Oh, and Njoku. He snuck in there at the 10th. So obviously we know what Tyreek is. McBride, I don't think I'm as high on McBride as a lot of people are. I do like Flowers and Metcalf and Njoku for where you got him. I mean, he's all right. I feel like I'm giving this a B. Feel like there's a lot of B- people who are C+ guys who are bringing down Tyreek to that. Kyler Murray, Jaden Daniels. I think someone had this combo the other night. I gave it a B-. I really like it, but I can't grade. I can't grade Jaden Daniels like all high on like potential necessarily when we haven't seen it yet. And then for the running back, Derrick Henry, B-Rob the Mob. And Tajay Spears. I'm gonna give that a C+ for the RBs. It's kind of gross. So what would that be? That'd be a B, B-, and a C+ for the three position groups so far. IDP, Roquan, TJ Edwards, Quay Walker, Aziz Al-Shaair, Julian Love, all hitters. I really like the IDP. I'm gonna put it as a B+ for the IDP. And then let's see. bench offense. Chase Brown, Raheed Shaheed, Dubs, Likely, Wandale, Baker, Tolbert, Zay Jones. Oh man, Trey Lance. What? Why Trey Lance? Did you didn't get Dak or anything? Did you know? Why Trey Lance? Explain. He's bringing down your average right now. I do like Chase Brown. I like Raheed Shaheed. I like Dubs. But man, you got like no running backs. And Johnny, he said he needs more running backs. I mean, that's the first thing that I thought also. But is Trey Lance even the backup? Like, isn't he still third string? Did he get promoted to backup yet? Oh man. Why he said no way, Trey Lance. But I mean, I digress. He's a super late pick either way. You got 2 Cowboy fans, you know, in here. Nobody, if you didn't pick him, nobody was going to pick him. I'll give this a C+ for the bench. Yeah, I feel like you needed some running backs though for sure. Then let's see. Where's the IDP bench? Get in the zone. The anal zone. That's a good pick for your bench. Josie Jewell, nice. Sneed, nice. Rap, nice. Battle, really nice. Curl, really nice. Man, your IDP bench is like your IDP bench is awesome. I'll give it a B for the bench. It's fucking awesome. It's awesome. So, so what was it? It was a B, B-, C+, another C+, and then a B+, and a B. I feel like that's all evening out to like a B-, maybe a B, maybe it's fringing on a B, but I'm graded a little bit tougher today. We're going to grade it a B-, just so we know. So remember for next time. But well-rounded team, you know, I mean, we get a lot of B's in these drafts because we have a lot of good teams that are drafting. Like people are not drafting crap. And hold on. I'll be my bad. Had to go get Noble. He was getting into some Noble shenanigans. All right, let me see. So yeah, B-, B for that. I'm leaning on the B- though. Yeah, right. Lucky Jerry Swallows isn't going to get a grade. I already clowned him on that. The Yvonne Pace. Okay, here we go. I talked about this. What I thought was very interesting. Derek was very color coded with his drafting today. He goes 3 QBs, 3 wide receivers, 3 running backs, and then 3 IDPs, like off the rip. See how it all worked out. Josh Allen and Dak. I mean, Purdy, he's your top bench guy. So like automatically your bench is going to be like no less than a B-, I feel, just for having Purdy. But yeah, Josh Allen and Dak will give that an A. Ayuk, Adams, Diggs, and Josh Palmer. Josh Palmer is technically a starter. Because that's your top 10. Actually. And Jacoby Myers is technically a starter. Man, I really don't like Josh Palmer or Jacoby Myers being in there. Because of them, I'm gonna rate it a B. Feel like you had better guys or other players in there that were higher value. I'd give that higher. Najee, Pollard, Singletary. It's probably like a C+ for the running backs. So A, B, then C+. Kind of went in the order drafted. I mean, obviously, right?
Well, obviously.
And then your IDP starters: Foyo Lacoon, TJ Watt, Okereke, Bobby Wagner, Alex Singleton. A. Get a ding for those. All right. Offense bench. Shakir, Thielen, Mooney, Wicks. Oh, Dowdle, Wicks, Demarcus Robinson, Lloyd, LeBay. Is it LeBay, Lobby? Whatever the hell your name is.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
Ertz. I like I like your wide receivers. To a certain extent. Yeah, and you got Purdy on there. Yeah, I'll give it a B-. It's solid B- for the bench. And then IDP bench, Demario Davis, Cashman, Blankenship, Jermaine Pratt, Tyreek Stevenson. I'll give that a B-. That's super solid. Super solid. Loud minus the D. Lauby. Okay. Lauby. Sounds good. All right. So what did this all equal? So we had an A, a B, a C plus, an A B minus, and then a B minus. So what did that all turn into here? I feel like it's fringing on the B to B plus range here. Yeah. You know, those running backs are going to make a big difference. I mean, that's a big part of your starting lineup. Yeah, I'm gonna give it just a straight B. We're great on the lower end of the if we're getting any kind of like scale, we're just going to grade on the lower end today. Make sure that people step it up next time. All right. And you the man, Derek. Drive safe, bro. Let's see. And then Toyota 1 next. Amon-Ra, Laporta. Man, you went Team Detroit to start that off. Amon-Ra, Laporta, and I wasn't even talking just about them. For anyone who's just listening and not watching, you got Gibbs also in the second. Yes, sir. Salute, Derek. You the man. He said listening and driving. All right. Amon-Ra, Laporta, Higgins, Reed. And actually, and then I guess we'll say Chandler is the last guy in there. Because you got the third QB in there in the IDPs. I mean, just Amon-Ra and Laporta, I mean, they're bringing it up. I really do like Higgins. And Reed, I mean, yeah, he just him by himself. He's not going to bring down the average too much on these guys. I'll give that an A- for the pass catchers. And then Gibbs, Walker, Mostert for the and Chandler for the starting RBs and flex. I'm gonna say a B. I'm gonna say a B for the running backs. Johnny said Reed would be a killer for best ball. The killer queen. Tua and Geno. I feel like that's a solid B for the QBs. So what would that be? That was an A-, a B, and a B. IDP starters: Franklin, Bernard, Ernest Jones, Patrick Queen, Quincy Williams. Man, I mean, that's all money right there. I'll give that. I'll give it an A. And bench depth, offense: JJ McCarthy, Polk, Darnold, Taysom Hill, Greg Dortch, Roshan, Michael Wilson, Hunter Henry, Braylon Allen, Tyler Kraft. Because of the two QBs, I feel like I have to grade it up a little bit because we know Darnold has a really good chance of starting a couple games, and you just got like, you know, the tandem. So like either way, you hope that these two guys as a bench quarterback tandem play 17 games. So I like what you did there with that. And because they're your bench guys, it's not like you have, you know, it's not like one of them is starting each week. I do like Polk. I like Dortch for the randomness, but that's kind of about it. I'll give it a B-, and a lot because of the QB for sure. And then where's the IDP bench kick in at? Medalist, Pitry, Joseph, Tavai. Really solid. Really solid. I'll give it a B- for the bench depth. So what is that? Let me read it out. What's it end up being? So it was an A-, a B, an A, a B-, and a B-. Oh, it's Kaiser White. Yep, totally skipped over him. Is he gonna raise that? He's probably not gonna raise it. It'll still be a B- with him in there. He is solid. He is solid bench depth for sure. So what was that? All in all, let me read it again. A-, B, A, and then B-, B-. Well, I said we're gonna go on the lower scale. I was gonna say B to B+, but you know what? We're just gonna give this one just a straight B+ on this one. This one is super solid. And actually, no, it would be a B+. So you know, we're gonna give it a B. We're gonna give that a B. Yeah, Hard Knocks sucks. I did see a funny I did see a funny clip though. Watch, check this out. Let me send it over here. It shows how stupid I'm gonna make sure to show it on tomorrow's show as well. But it shows how stupid the what's it called? The Giants room is. It's a high B, an 86, not an 84. Well, a high B wouldn't be an 86. That would be like a mid-level B. I feel like a high B would be like 89, 88, 87, somewhere in there. Watch this shit. It's the Giants dealing with the Saquon, with Saquon's agent after they told him to go play the field.
For you, good day to be Ed Berry. Oh, what's my man gonna get? North of what you said?
12.5 APY, 25 guaranteed.
North of that? Again, we're not gonna go there. We're out.
We're not gonna go there, pal.
Is it in the division? I'm trying to prepare myself mentally for what's gonna happen. I mean, that's all. Okay. All right, Blair.
You dummy.
You lose the optionality of free agency, but the prices suck.
The price isn't just the uncertainty. We have no control over this.
No.
We have no control over it.
You can make offers.
Guys, they give me that idiot's job now.
Stay up till 5 in the morning doing
Hey,
scenarios.
Danny Pesos all that money and let Saquon go.
All the film here all weekend, like just to come up with these names, these price points, and it's totally out of your control.
Let's see. Who was after Toyota one? Ghost Monkey. And then Kevin, yeah, I said, can you do mine in the number 28 super flex? Yeah, I can, but you got to wait until there's still, I think there's 3 or 4 people ahead of you right now in this division. I said, he said, yeah, crazy, totally exposed himself. A lot of yes men in that war room for sure. For sure. The guy who's like the assistant GM, like, man, that guy's the biggest yes man of them all. Fucking sucks. All right, sounds good. You just hang out, bro. And John said, fucking hell, could have had Saquon and Penix right now. Take a sweet wide receiver in the early second. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And they're dumb. They're dumb.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
For real. All right, here goes Ghost Monkey Squad. He starts it off with CJ Stroud, whoo, and Gardner Minshew. Dang. I gotta give it a C plus. Like, I don't like Gardner Minshew as a starter. I mean, he's pretty much as bad as you could get. Now, he's not bad, but you know, just what I'm saying is like, we don't know how many games he's gonna start. We assume a lot of things, but we don't know if Aiden O'Connell is gonna end up starting like any games at all. And if he does, that really hurts Gardner Minshew, his stock as a whole. So that's why I'm gonna grade that down to a C plus. I mean, he's bringing down the average on CJ a lot. But getting CJ at the 111, like that shit's crazy. All right, let's see. I'm sure you made up for it somewhere though. Justin Jefferson, Waddle, Kelsey. I mean, right there. Cup, Pickens, Tank Dell. Yeah. Ghost Monkey said, what did he say? He said out the damn window and then eating 2 dozen donuts. Oh man. I'm going to, because of Pickens, I'm going to give it an A minus. I'm going to give it an A minus though. A lot of wide receiver depth there though. And pretty top heavy as well. Then Kamara, Javonte, and Jerome Ford. I mean, that's kind of ugly. I'm gonna give that a C plus as well. I'm gonna give that a C plus as well. So we got a C plus, a C plus, and an A minus. Let's see what else we got here. Actually, so I mean, I guess Jerome Ford technically is on the bench because Gardner Minshew was drafted in the 11th round. Let's look at the IDP though. Brisker, Kendricks, Brian Branch, Duggar, and Christian Harris. I like it. Not an A. It's probably like a solid like B, really solid B. And let's see, offensive depth, Jerome Ford, Hawkinson, Kendre Miller, Hubbard. And you got good RB depth right away. Ricky Purcell, who's on the non-injury, on the non-football related injury pup or whatever. Then Aiden O'Connell. Okay, so that's gonna help your case a little bit as well. Eshteme, DJ Chark. Even with Aiden O'Connell, I feel like it's still a C plus. I mean, kind of on the fringe of C plus B minus. Where's the bench depth start after Christian Harris? Levante David. I mean, shit. He's better than like almost all your starters that you have. It's crazy how late we can get him still. That'll probably change as we start doing more of these. And Johnny saw this pup stuff is just roster manipulation. Most of these dudes are just fine. I know, but we still gotta relay the news. That's it. Because when we relay the news, it changes people's ADPs and trajectories, and it's just fun. It's just fun, and all we're doing is delivering the news. Levante David, Bland, Hicks, Young, Landry, Diablo. I'm gonna give it a B minus. So we got an A minus, a C plus, a C plus, a B, C plus, and B minus. I feel like this is a B minus squad right here. And maybe it's because I'm grading a little bit tougher today. But yeah, the spot in the weaknesses. Spot in the weaknesses. Appreciate you, Ghost Monkey. You the man. Giant said, I just got to tell myself what? Oh, I just got to tell myself because I got all the shares of everyone who got pupped. Yeah. I think Crispy was after Ghost Monkey. Yep. Crispy and then Hawk Fan. Crispy and Hawk Fan, you guys in here? Throw it in the chat. Throw it in the chat. Let me know that you guys are still here. And then Kevin, you'll be after that. I think those are the last two in this draft, unless if anybody else shows up for this draft, I'm gonna do that before I do yours. But just throw a comment in the chat so I know that you're here as well. Crispy just threw this in. Yeah, so Parcels would have eaten a meatball sandwich. Ha. So Crispy's still in here. So Crispy and then our man Hawk Fan. Here we go. Puka and AJ Brown. I mean, I called this out. I was a little bit shocked seeing Puka go at the 110. Not sure how I feel about it because Puka's like been a second rounder, but it's like you're not gonna get Puka and AJ Brown unless you do it that way. So I'm not mad at it. I mean, it's still a upper tier wide receiver core for sure. So Puka, AJ Brown, and then you got Hollywood, DeAndre Hopkins as well. I'll give it a B plus. Those two guys can only bring down Puka and AJ Brown so much. Running backs, Cook, Rashad White, and Zamir White. I like it. I can't give it an A. I'm gonna give it a solid B plus. Mayfield and Watson, I'm gonna grade down a little bit though. I'd say compared to a lot of QB tandems out here, these guys are like in the B minus B range. So we'll grade it down. We'll give them a B minus. So that's a B plus, a B plus, and a B minus. Let's see the IDPs. Joker from the Browns, Mosley, Spillane, Luvu, and Buda Baker. It's pretty money. It's pretty money right there. I'm give it a B plus. It's money, but I'm not gonna overgrade it. It's a B plus. Offensive depth starts with Tyler Lockett. Man, I swear, if Tyler Lockett goes off in the 17th round, Crispy might, and 17th week, Crispy might win this tournament. He has so many shares of Tyler Lockett. It's insane. Tyler Lockett, Gus Edwards, Charbonnet, Curtis Samuel, Damian Pierce, Flacco, Winston. Yeah, I guess I did draft Flacco a little bit early yesterday. Winston too, got him in the 25th and the 26th round. Bigsby, Rondell, I want to score more, and Greg Dulcich. Oh fuck, I totally forgot. You got fucking Derek Carr over there as the start of your bench. So yeah, with Derek Carr, I'm giving it a B minus for the bench depth. Let's see. Trenton Simpson hype train continues. Trenton Simpson going at the 20th round. Then Bentley, Ebikete, Caden Ellis, Richie Grant. I'll give that a B minus. It's pretty solid. Pretty solid. And John said the one team I got Lockett on, maybe my best draft so far. Let's see. So where would this all lie? So we got a B plus, a B plus, a B minus, a B plus, a B minus, and a B minus. So it's just as many B pluses as B minuses. So I think it's falling right in the B range. Right in the B range. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be back in 30 seconds. I gotta go refill my water. Got cotton mouth like a motherfucker. Let me see. Let's see. Crispy said it's an F. Yeah, I forgot. I'm so high. I forgot the shtick. Yeah, Crispy. Let's pretend that we just cut that part out. So B minus, B minus, B plus. It's an F. Damn it. It is an F. F. All right, let's see. And it was Hawk Fan who was after our man Jason. Thanks for hanging around, brother. Starts it off with Brees Hall, Iren, A-Chain, and Jalen Warren. Those guys would all be starters. That's a lot. That's a lot. And I feel like Jalen Warren can't really bring down the average of all these guys. I'm gonna give this an A minus for the running backs. QBs, Jordan Love and Christian Kirk. And Christian Kirk, what the fuck? I'm so high right now. I totally switched it. Kirk Cousins, what the fuck? All right, hold on. I know it's gonna fix this. Did I just fucking say Christian Kirk for Kirk Cousins? What the fuck? All right, we're gonna fix this. So Jordan Love and Kirk Cousins. I'm giving him a B. I'm giving him a B. Let's see. Okay. You got Bryce Young in there and Micah Parsons, so Deontay Johnson would also be in your wide receivers and pass catchers. So Debo, Mark Andrews, Ladd McConkey, and Deontay Johnson. Oh, man. I can't grade Ladd super high, like because of like potential just yet. You know, he's a guy who's like a C plus, like to me. Deontay Johnson, probably about the same thing. So they're bringing down the average for Debo and Mark Andrews. I'll give that wide receiver core a B. Wide receiver passing core, I'll give him a B. All right. Fix that problem. Let's see. Now, where's the IDP kick in at with Parsons? And then don't forget, guys, he goes by Josh Hines Allen now. Just a reminder, because this just changed on Sleeper like a couple days ago, I swear. Maybe it was a week ago, but just changed. He's Josh Hines Allen now. Parsons, Josh Hines Allen, Myles Garrett, Montez Sweat, DeForest Buckner. A lot of upside there. Could be a lot of shakiness though as well. But I do like a lot of these DLs that you got here. I mean, you went all DL if we're considering Parsons a DL as well. I'm gonna give it a B plus, and that's because of Sweat and Buckner. They're bringing down the average just a tiny bit to make it a B plus. How about the offensive bench depth? Jalen Wright, Vidal, and you have A-Chain, right? There we go. You got the back. I got at least one guy for depth for him, right? Vidal, Tracy, Guerrero, Penix, McCaffrey, Tracy. Did I say Tracy? Devontae Walker. So let's see. Bryce Young doesn't make me like want to grade up the bench like all that much. I mean, you do have both the backup. I guess because you have both the backups, I'm giving it a B minus. I mean, you're just doing you're doing best ball things, and so I'm gonna grade the bench up because of that. Solid moves on the bench that you made. So that'll be a B minus. And then where's the IDP bench kick in at? Oh, and I guess I forgot Dotson, man. How did I forget him? Totally skipped over him. Let's see. IDP depth. Wilkins, Jalen Phillips, Reddick, Jalen Carter, Edrin Cooper, Javon Holland. I like it. Nothing too crazy. I'll give it a C plus for the IDP depth. So let's see. What did that turn into? So I said A minus for the running backs. B for the QBs. B for the wide receivers. And then B plus for the IDP, B minus for the bench depth, and then C plus for the defensive bench depth. Huh. So all in all, how is this one gonna shape out here? I feel like we are going to be averaging at about a B on this one. Solid B right in the middle. 85. There we go. I like the way that Johnny said F. It's an F. And I like the way that Johnny explained it earlier. Yeah, if we're talking just a straight B, yeah, 84 through 86. You know, we're talking a B minus, 81, 80 through 83. B plus would be 87 through 89. Definitely a good way to think about it. All right. Okay, yeah, he's made some trades. He said, yeah, basically did a lot of trades. I see it. So that I pulled them all up here. So we're not necessarily gonna know what you've done. Or wait, are you the one who traded away future picks? Let me go check. No, did not. Okay, so let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so Kirk Cousins would be on the bench, and so would Hawkinson. That's where your bench would start. So let's go off of let's go the wide receivers first. So Chase, Debo, Adams, Cooper. I mean, that's pretty solid right there to start. I know that Cooper and Adams are a little bit older, but Chase and Debo, they are not. I'll give that. It's like a B to a B plus, but I'm gonna lean B plus on the wide receivers and pass catchers. Running backs, CMC, Swift, and Benson. I mean, I guess Benson's not really a starter, but you drafted him. You know, technically, I'm just kind of whoever's in the top 10 of your offense, like those are the guys who are like your starters, like right away. So McCaffrey, Swift, and Benson. It's dynasty. I'm gonna give it a B. It's maybe even a B minus. Maybe even a B minus. Benson being where you got him. And then QB's Tua and Goff. I mean, that's really good. I'll give that a B. I'll give that a B plus for the QBs. So what's that? A B? Or no? Is that all B plus? B plus? B minus, and then B plus. All right. I like it. So that's yeah, B plus, 2 B pluses, and a B minus, right? And then Cousins on the bench. I mean, that's a pretty awesome start. Aaron Jones, Jalen Warren, Hollywood, Dubs, Dodson, Gabe Davis, Roshan. I mean, a couple guys who are bringing, Cousins for sure, bringing the average up. I mean, I like Aaron Jones and Warren for this year. Got to like Hollywood for this year. Dubs, I mean, I think he's the guy to roster over there. I'm gonna give it a B minus for the bench. I mean, really solid. And Herbert and Cousins is definitely bringing up the average. So what's that again? 2 B pluses and 2 B minuses. So I guess that's averaging out like right to a B. Yeah, there's a B squad right here. And I mean, I don't think there's any bums in this draft, was there? A lot of QBs going early. Running backs falling like crazy, like all the dynasty drafts kind of what happens. And then got wide receivers and Laporta going high. Yeah, that's a solid B, man. Solid B. All right. Thanks for rocking with us, guys. What was that? I think that was 6 teams that we graded in the best ball draft. And then we graded one in a dynasty as well. Salute to all you guys for being here. I'm gonna pack this bowl real quick, but we're also gonna shout out the producers of the show while we can. Shout out to all our 420 crew Patreon members, our all access members, our elite members, our superstar members, and of course the ultimate members who are subscribed in more than one place. We appreciate you guys. It's because of you that we're able to do this show every single day and multiple times a day. And Kevin said, I tried handcuffing and drafting Young for my bench and get solid pieces offensively. Appreciate it. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for joining. And we got more drafts to come, redraft, more dynasties. So if you guys want to be in the loop on all the leagues and when they're starting, go to 420crew.com. Go get signed up as a free member. Go get signed up as a paid member. Support the show. We appreciate you. And then download the Patreon app. If you don't have the Patreon app downloaded and you're a 420 crew member, free member, or paid member, download the Patreon app. Trust me, you need to be in the loop of everything that is going on. So download the Patreon app. Let's smoke this bowl on the way out. Salute to Derek. Salute to Toyota One. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you next time.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.